If you like the idea of short-term trading because you want to keep your pip risk small, there's a problem that you need to solve. I'm Vic Noble, the guy on the right. I look after our short-term trading, and my partner Darko Ali is on the left, and he looks after our longer-term swing trading. The thing is this, you can't just take every little move you see, because small pip risk doesn't automatically mean good trading. The real challenge is finding a short-term setup where the risk is small and the market is actually giving you a legitimate reason to take the trade, meaning a known high odds setup. And that's exactly what happened today with this trade, August the 5th, as I'm recording this. And what's interesting about it isn't that the market suddenly did something unusual. Actually, it's the opposite. The market gave us the kind of setup that we're looking for. This is a very structured, objective approach. And our job was simply to be patient and wait, and just be patient enough to let it develop. I'm going to show you what happened with this trade. I'm deliberately not going to walk you through all the little rules and details that determine whether this is actually a valid trade. That's part of what I teach inside our short-term traders ed service. But for today, I really just simply want you to see something that I think is really important about short-term trading, and it's this. You do not have to predict the market. You have to wait for the market to give you something worth trading. So with that, let's go and have a look at this chart. Okay, so in our trading, everything we do is centered around levels of support or resistance. And for this short-term trading, we use a 4-hour chart primarily for finding our support or resistance levels. And I hope you can see that this is a pretty obvious level of support. Came down and jumped straight up. Comes down to retest it. And that's when we start looking at things. And if we go to our entry time frame, which is a 15-minute chart for these, at this point, there's nothing to do. There's no trade. And that's important. There's always a temptation when you're looking at a chart after the fact to think, well, obviously, this was going to happen. It was just going to go up. Okay. No, it wasn't obvious at all. You had no idea. We didn't know what the market was going to do next. It could have gone straight down. Right. So, that's the whole point of this of this kind of trading, of any kind of trading. We're not trying to predict. Excuse me. We're not trying to predict what it's going to do. We're waiting, and we're watching for every a very specific sequence of events, right? That tells us the market may be giving us the setup that we're looking for. And notice something here. We're not just jumping in to the first little movement. We're not chasing a candle or anything like that. We're not saying, well, it looks like it's going to go up, so let's get in. Looks like is not a strategy. Okay, we're waiting for the market to prove something to us. So the setup starts to develop in a way that we're looking for according to our rules, as this all started to unfold in here. Now things start getting interesting, and this is where the setup begins to develop. There's several things taking place here that we look for in our short-term trading approach. The purpose of this video, right, is just to have you understand that there's a sequence. The market creates the conditions. We don't create them. That's a huge distinction. We're not forcing a trade because, we want to be in a trade, right? We're waiting for the market to come to us. And now we get to the point where the trade becomes actionable. When price starts to do all of this price action in here tells us something. And this is where the rules tell us that we have a legitimate setup. That's the beauty of having rules. And here's the entry actually was right down here. That's according to the rules. I'm not making this up. And if you think this is a one-off fluke, think again. I have a ton of these videos of this exact same setup, all recorded and posted to our members site. And here's one of the things I really like about this approach. The initial pip risk is super small. We actually put it underneath here. This actually ended up being like a 12 pip risk. Okay, 12 pips. That's one of the reasons I believe short-term trading can be so attractive to the right kind of trader. It's not for everybody. But again, the small risk isn't the reason we take the trade. The setup comes first. Small risk is simply one of the benefits of getting the setup at the right time and at the right place. It's kind of small risk is a consequence of these kinds of trades. So now we've entered. What do we do now? Well, we have rules for that too. You got to have rules for everything. Otherwise, how do you know what to do, right? So we don't try to predict what's going to happen here. We have rules for managing the trade. We know what we're looking for, and we let the market do what it's going to do. And this is really the point I want you to take away from today's example. Look how ordinary this is. There's no magic here. You've seen this wave action every day, thousands of times. It happens all the time. The market simply provided the conditions, right? We waited, the setup appeared, we took the trade, and then we managed it according to the rules, and that's it. And this is a really nice reward risk trade in here. This is why I keep coming back to the idea of consistency. I'm not suggesting that every trade wins. They don't. No legitimate trading approach can promise that. What I'm talking about is the consistency of the setup itself. The same basic pattern can appear again and again and again, different currency pair, different trading day, different market conditions, but the underlying setup is recognizable. And when you have objective rules for identifying it, you don't have to wake up every morning going, hey, what should I trade today? Right? You simply wait for the market to give you what you're looking for. And sometimes that means doing absolutely nothing. In fact, a lot of times you're doing nothing. That's part of trading, and that's the discipline that you need. I just want to say this. If you're someone who prefers longer term trading, this probably isn't what you're looking for, right? But if you're the kind of person who likes short term trading, who has the time to watch the market, and by the way, you don't have to sit here staring at the market. Since I knew that I didn't want to do anything until this green line 4-hour level was hit, you can just put an alert here as prices coming down, and you don't have to do anything. Just wait for the alert to go off. Then you can start having a look. So it takes, away the need to have to be sitting in front of your computer all the time. But if you do like that, and you like the idea of keeping initial pip risk relatively small, and who doesn't want to simply gamble on every little price movement, then this is exactly the kind of approach you may want to take a closer look at, because the goal isn't to trade more, it's to wait for better opportunities. So if you've been trying to trade short term, but you've become frustrated with taking trades that look good for a few minutes and then they fall apart, I mean, sure, that can happen with any strategy, but maybe what you're missing isn't another indicator or another strategy. Maybe what you're missing is a specific objective setup with well-defined rules that tells you when to trade and when to stay out. And that's what I built with the short-term trader's edge. If that's the kind of short-term trading you're looking for, that's exactly what I cover in the short-term trading trader's edge service. And there's a link to it in the text below this video or the email that you received. That would be your next step if that's of interest to you. And remember what happened with today's trade. We didn't make the market give us a setup, right? We waited for the market to give us one. That's the edge. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this week's video helpful. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.